Hey everybody, I'm Jared with Meeple Mentor. Today we're going to be unboxing Egizia Shifting Sands from Stronghold Games. I've not played this before, but I am excited to take a look and see what's inside. And I wanted to do that with you, so let's open it up and take a look together. Potentially, I could be doing a tutorial for it. I'm not sure yet, but that's why I wanted to take a look. And this is from Stronghold Games. It's ages 14 and up, 90 minutes on the box, and plays 2 to 4 players. It is by Flaminia Brassini, Virginio Gigli, Stefano Luperto, Antonio Tinto. These are the designers. So, on the back, here you can see the Pharaoh has sent down an edict. Pharaoh requires 5 glorious monuments in his name so that he will be remembered for eternity. Collect building materials, organize your crews, vie for position along the Nile. Pharaoh's best builder will be given riches, fame, and honor beyond all imagining. So plan your strategy carefully and adorn the banks of the Nile with marble and gold. So it says you'll travel down the Nile, gather your resources, and build iconic Egyptian monuments. So, cool. There's a lot of like pieces, it looks like, based on the cover on the back. So we'll open it up and take a look. All right. Carefully. Ta-da. Okay, right on top we've got a rule book. It's a larger rule book. You can see an overview of the board and all the pieces. We've got the instructions all the way through. There's some full color in here, but a lot of text. So definitely probably at least a medium weight kind of complex game. And there's a big old ad on the back for Terraforming Mars. Another great game. And we have a punch board here. So we've got some of these have a backside that are different, of course, so some randomness or even a two-sided nature to the gameplay. I'm not sure what these tokens are for, but it's a kind of a thinner cardboard pieces. So you can see we've got a little water ring, perhaps, and then the I think it's the Eye of Ra in Egypt. So. Maybe the 1, 2, 3, 4 tokens could be for player order, turn order. That's just me speculating. Looks like purple tokens here might have some bonuses or you know, a one-time use effect. We have a game board, which let's see if I can pull this out and take a look. It is two-sided, so that's cool. And if we can determine together which side this is for, maybe 3 players, perhaps? Not sure. What does the back look like? This side, I don't know. Very colorful. I do like it, and sort of the color scheming and even the river part here reminds me of how Kemet looks, which is also an Egyptian theme. So, you know, it's good to have some consistency there. These look like the card spaces, which we'll get to unboxing in a second, but I just want to look over everything with you so you can see what I'm looking at. Awesome. It's a good quality board, folds in 4, so alright, very cool, very cool. Got a whole bunch of wooden pieces. Let me start with the cards. I think we'll get to those pieces in a second. Maybe we can figure out what some of these cards are before we look at the pieces. It's like uncovering an Egyptian tomb and not knowing what you might find and what everything was for. So you have to do some digging around, and if there's rules abound, then you can hopefully find that out. But of course, Egyptian tombs didn't have instructions on what they were all for, or, you know, a game does. So I'm just looking through, there's a lot of different types of cards. They say like permanent and immediate effects, different color, which seems to also relate to how they're played. Some of these are boosting your different phases, the feeding, mining phases, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. The backs of them are also a little bit different. We've got 5s, 3 to 4, 1 to 2, and I'm guessing, but I don't know, if that is cards only available in like a 5-player game, 4-player game. But yeah, they are labeled with numbers a little bit differently. Then we have this smaller deck here. Carefully open this. And they do feel very nice quality. Of course, full color cards. Let's see, what's the backs? So we've got some additional cards for the 5s. We've got some upgrades. Looks like that's the fronts, and these are the backs. I know what you're getting there. And we've got a whole stack of these, which has the Sphinx on it. So the Sphinx deck, so we've got some numbers shown and some, I'm guessing these are goals to achieve by the end of the game, based on how some of these are reading. And lastly, we've got these cards, which I'm not sure how to describe that, but they're kind of more of an orange tint anyways. So maybe these are dealt out randomly to players at the start of the game as extra stuff to maybe gain extra meeples. That's my guess. I don't know. But yeah, there's far less of them. I think there's probably like 10 or so. So those are the different cards that can be used. I'll set that aside again, and we will look at the wooden pieces. So we've got, looks like these are your player pieces, the 4 colors. But you've also got some of these, which kind of look like boats, I'm sure, to go up the Nile, as was per the description. So these can be added into those little baggies. So, very cool. Painted wood, pretty thick pieces of wood. They all have the same shape of boat, which is fine. And if we can set aside and count how many ships there are. 2, 4, 6, 8. So 8 per color. And then over here, looks like they're all rectangular wood pieces. I don't know what type of resource that might be considered, or if it's always brick or something like that, but just based on the shape. Couldn't tell you. But they're good. They're good. They feel nice. Green is my favorite, so I will probably always be choosing that color when I play. Alright, so we got blue, green, yellow, and kind of a brownish, kind of hints of purple in here, mostly brown. Set that aside and let's open up whatever else is in the box. We've got a bag of baggies, which is always fun. I've got a big old collection of those, of course. Let's see, take these out. Okay, so probably one of these for each player. And they're numbered 1 to 7 up here. We've got a round overview. We've got the different phases, the river setup phase, placement, mining, feeding, building, cleanup. That's helpful. And then here, this is probably income or resource income track, for instance. So yeah, that's what's here. I'll check, but I don't think there's anything underneath. Nope. So that is everything that comes with Egizia Shifting Sands. So with that, I will conclude this unboxing, and let me know what you guys think. If you've played it before, how do you like it? Is there any game that you might compare it to or suggest? If you do like Egizia, what other games you might like as well. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in and checking out my unboxing videos. Also stick around, subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I also do a wide range of tutorial videos, learn to play videos, 2 a month at least, on the first and third Tuesdays, so stick around for those. Check out the playlist, of course, and subscribe to be notified, and I'll see you guys next time.